Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends ZA. It's been a while because, well, yes, sometimes works always work on occasion. Not that it doesn't work. Specifically, there's something with my computer that tends to change in different settings, so for a while I had some audio issues. But we're good now. We're almost a millionaire. We were doing the Infinite Royale stuff, but we're gonna change it up now. We're gonna continue with some new story stuff, I think. I'd like to sell... Tiny mushrooms. Aren't you pretty feathers? I'll keep holding on to this till I get more. I am home. Alright. Let's see what's happening. Being that gives and a being that takes. Ooh. Both actions are vital to maintaining balance, but in excess, either can destroy it. My memories remain vague and distinct, yet there is one thing I know. Long ago I tried to give too much, but my good deeds now saw no more. I wallowed in despair and resentment, and I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeks to correct excess to find moderation and restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, the one who would fire the ultimate weapon. And now I must ask something of you. Battle me so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. I once believed that victory was only meaning to be found from battle. But I am certain that I will enjoy battle. Cool. Whoa, hi. Oh, look at the sound, look at this theme song. Very grand. Pianos and the orchestra's here. Guitar. I just realized, is he wearing a hoodie under a button-up, under a jacket? This is very cool. This is very cool. Oh boy. Run away. This is why we battle to reach understanding, trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokémon, and Pokémon to Pokémon. I suppose that is why AZ like you wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I tried to understand them, perhaps I would never have fired the ultimate one. Oh boy. Zygarde. How curious. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What it wants with you at that faithful place, I cannot say. Battle Zygarde made the tower. What? Okay, so there's something else there. Ooh, I am not ready. I do feel like changing up my team a little bit. I'll decide that in between videos.
Yeah.
Word up. Crazy Pokemon, little crazy opportunity. Alright, so do I catch Zygarde? There we go, gonna need us. I'm imagining we're gonna catch him. I have no idea. I'm just imagining we're gonna catch him. You battle Zygarde? Ready. Oh, this is gonna be one of those. Yes. Who would like to say that? This is gonna be epic. Where are you going? That was an epic. Holy moly. This way real. Look at him run across. Distance. Yes. Oh gosh. He does that very nice. keep doing that. This ain't even my ultimate form. Oh, goodness. Fly. Can't walk on. Ah! Made it see. Good. Holy crap. If I had lost there, I would be all over here. Oh my gosh, how do I do that? How do I dodge that? Lost the battle. Holy moly, look at that Charmander. I'll be back. This is a big boy of a Charmander. Gosh darn it. Probably should have saved. Oh boy, okay. Dang, do I see a number? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's start off with fire. The ground type, I'll leave it this abilities rock, Grand Lucario, Steel, Twin. Oh, come on, I missed. Alright. Oh my gosh, Dragon Tail. Radiancy. Ow. Damn. No radiancy. doozy. That's right, some doozy. How he does it, I have no idea.
Oh, God.
Just don't see it come through. We're good. Switch out. Another Z. I was here last time. Now I can switch out. Just can't see where it's coming from. Oh yeah. Can we burn it? We can burn it. Poison, burn something. Almost. Oh no. Oh no, not again. He's gonna do the Z. No, he's doing something else. Let's move it up. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, I missed. Rugrats too little for this guy. Definitely has deemed you worthy. Let your Pokemon fly. Victory Ball? Wow. That was an intense battle. Just for me. My Pokemon, I think, were fine. It was me that kept getting hurt. Aw, nice. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumios. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. Cube. An item which Zygarde cores and cells are gathered. You can also use it to change Zygarde's form. Zygarde has 3 different forms, 10% form, 50% form, and complete form. You can use Zygarde's cube to freely switch Zygarde between 10 form and 50 form. Its HP drops to half or less during battle. Zygarde will change to complete form. This form, all Zygarde cores and cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde's stats significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when it's in complete form. Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its Core Enforcer move transforms into Neolite. When Zygarde uses up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of its ultimate weapon, its parts scattered to far-off pieces, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, they reminded me of Z moves, like those used in the Alola region. Oh. This is some crazy lore drop. Z moves are a byproduct after effect of Zygarde? Or perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Now it falls to me to ponder, what should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? What? There is. This day I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the materials needed for everyone. Now I know it is not so simple. An old proverb says it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Flora, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we and so many others met and banded together to make Lumios a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. So because of the weapon, he lives for 3,000 years?